From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, it's been an interesting season so far. He's pitched much better on the road. His results and his numbers at home have not been good. So maybe this is the game that we're going to see him pivot that around, change that trend, and start to throw better at home.
In now is John Jay, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. H, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, I love these games. 2 first-place teams. I mean, you know you're going to get good baseball. You know they're going to be competitive, and they're looking across each other. What I really want to watch are the managers. Who makes the critical move at the critical time?
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going.
Jason Hayward comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. To short, hit hard. Darno is right there. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. John Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Swinging a soft liner. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Digging in now, Sean Rodriguez. His past history against John Lester, 11 hits in 44 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. One and one.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those. One
1-1 on its way from Lester. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Again, a 1-2. He's running towards second. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it is Rizzo. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Lester gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Just a bit low. Ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down without a whimper here. Still no score.
Leading off for the
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Freddie Freeman. Freddie can pick it, man. Throw the ball in the dirt. Freddie's coming up with it. And don't be surprised he does the splits on you every now and then.
His career line with Foltynewicz. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Addison Russell. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Outside and low, 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner. Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Rodriguez. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Matt Kemp. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Matt Kemp.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Third baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippy. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
In now, Tim Beckham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The shortstop, Chase Darno.
Into the box now, Chase Darno, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. 289 is the average coming in. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. Now the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one as it's fouled away, and the count holds at 1-2. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double play.
Batting 8.
Digging in, Ted Overton. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. He just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
A pause and the 0-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands. Stepping into the box, John Lester. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded, foul. Ready with another 0-2. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he got him.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. And when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
Standing in now, Jamal Weeks. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level.
Ouch, that one hit him. Ready for another chance? John Jay, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he misses with it, 1-1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Jason Hayward is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He pulls this one into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the. Digging in, Mike Foltynewicz.
Leading off
A
with a
matchup
break.
with John Lester now to
Pitcher,
lead off the inning.
Mike Foltynewicz.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Striding in once again, Alberto Guzman. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And this is fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Rodriguez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Lester gets the sign. 1-1 pitch on its way. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Anthony Rizzo stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Rizzo will head for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box, Addison Russell, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 7 homers and 33 driven in. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Ball 2. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Softly hit out toward short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago.
Leading off for the Braves here in the 4th. First baseman, number 5.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Lester ready, the 1-0. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Fielder, Matt.
So striding in, Matt Kemp, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber has a beat on it. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter.
In now, Josh Harrison. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Russell. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Tim Beckham, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home to Beckham. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cubs,
he's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Wilson
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to off.
Oh, look at the diving stop. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jamal Weeks is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chase Darno. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Left side. And he's set down, 1 away.
The catcher, number 34, Ted Overton.
Striding into the box, Ted Overton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets. Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Another 1-2 delivery. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Standing in, Mike Foltynewicz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now Lester's 0-1. And look out. Oh, that got him. And anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
The center fielder, number 1.
Digging in once again, Alberto Guzman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game. Striding in once again, John Jay. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. And this ball is going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Runner goes for second. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ready with the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Guzman will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, Matt, the rain is really starting to come down, and the best way to look at it, look at the lights out there, how the rain is just streaming through the light towers. It's coming down hard.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now, you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him. Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right?
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. But some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Right fielder.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Rodriguez.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The first baseman,
digging 5. In and looking for more. Freddie Freeman. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Here's a high pop-up. Russell is camped under this one. 2 gone. So here's Matt Kemp now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Matt Kemp.
And that's in there for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
2-2. Here's Lester now on 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. We walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Josh Harrison stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the... Here's Addison Russell. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining.